Okay, it looks like the game is actually working. Okay. Oh, hopefully my internet can actually handle this. It's running a little bit slow right now. Alright, so basically same rules as last time I streamed this, which is I will hatch 5 Pokemon eggs for every 25 levels. Every 25 parkour levels that I complete. That is a giant hot dog shark. I'm gonna call him Kevin. I spent 3 hours on Pokemon Go shiny hunting Vulpix this afternoon because it was a Pokemon Go Vulpix community day. So I wouldn't have to go through the trouble of the eggs. I did find 4, but you see I didn't already have shiny Vulpix or shiny Alolan Vulpix on Pokemon Go. So unless I want to transfer the only, oh, well, I'm not getting that one, but okay. Unless I want to transfer the only shiny Alolan Vulpix, now a Ninetales, from Pokemon Go to Scarlet, I'm gonna have to continue hatching eggs. Alright, welcome to the stream. Sure. Can't promise the game won't be extremely laggy, though. Also, I realize I did completely pass up 125, so I'm gonna hatch the eggs now. This time I actually do have enough eggs to do this. I have, I think, 4 or 5 boxes full. I went a little overboard. Also, I am taking a break from the Fuecoco shiny hunt because I was losing my mind. Mostly because of a ridiculous glitch that was happening where, the first one, I have the clip on my Switch and I may post it on YouTube, I don't know yet, but, so, the camera zoomed in at a weird angle where my character, like, it's zoomed in, like, inside the bike lizard, so you can see my character's feet dangling in the air. And then you see the egg, and the egg is hatching, and the Fuecoco looks shiny. But then when I hit the clip button, because I was excited that I finally got the shiny, it wasn't pink, it didn't look pink anymore. It was something to do with the lighting because where the camera was. And then it happened again, but this time it was clouds in the game causing the issue that made it look shiny. Now, I probably am gonna have to check, like, every single Alolan Vulpix that hatches to make sure it's not shiny, because earlier I caught one on Pokemon Go and didn't realize I caught the shiny. The only reason I realized I hatched one back on Sword or Shield, one of them, was because it like looked more purple, I guess, like a slightly darker shade of purple on those games than it does in Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon Go. You guys gotta remember, my eyesight is not the best, and I'm playing on the handheld version. If it was on the TV, I could probably easily tell. I'm at a weird point right now where, like, one box wasn't full, so I moved some, so, like, the top 2 rows are regular Vulpix, and the bottom 3 rows are Alolan Vulpix. So, right now we're hatching a little bit of each, I guess. Okay, no, none of those were shiny. I guess the upside to hatching them is because I'm using my shiny Alolan Ninetales as one of the parents, and one of his parents was caught in a love ball, and that happened to be the type of Pokeball he was in when he hatched. So basically because I'm also using a Ditto, all of the eggs from him are gonna hatch in a love ball. But no shiny in the first 5. Although that's not the first 5 I hatched. I was doing this off stream before I started the stream with the same rule set. Which is basically just, I have to finish 25 levels before I can hatch any eggs. Mostly because when I'm doing that, at the same time, I don't like get as upset when the eggs aren't shiny. And are there easier ways to do this? Yeah, probably. Am I going to do them? Nah. Okay, we're already on to the next 5. Haven't really been able to do that much this weekend, because of the cold weather. Can't really spend much time outside. And we couldn't go to the flea market today. But yesterday, I finished working on some projects. Which one of the projects I'll probably end up posting it in a YouTube short, but I made a while back I posted a short that was me turning an old dollhouse in not super good shape into a shelf for my Pokemon, for specifically my Eevee Evolution figures. Well, I made all of the Eevee Evolutions their own bed for that. I did some of that on Friday morning, I think, or early Friday afternoon, but I didn't have the right fabric, so I ended up finishing it yesterday after I got some more fabric Friday night. And then I also made a new blanket and some pillows for my small sleeping Eevee plushie. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more confident that I will be able to spot the difference in the Alolan Vulpix. But I guess it depends on how zoomed in the camera is and how well I can see the colors. I think the best indication for me is going to be the eyes, because I think that's going to be the easiest to spot the difference. So I'm almost positive shiny Alolan Vulpix's eyes are also like the lavender purple color. Pretty sure all of those were blue, but I will check before I release them. Just in case. Nope, no shiny. Okay, I think this is going to be 1 regular and 4 Alolan. And I think almost this whole box is Alolan Vulpix. Which the Alolan Vulpix is the one I kind of want more because I can just transfer a regular Vulpix over from Pokemon Go if it's taking too long to do the shiny hunt. Because I do have 3 of them. Well, 2. One is a Ninetales now. Oh. Here we go. Well, that didn't go well. I know I've talked about it some, but I think this year One of my goals is to try to start saving money for a Switch 2. And, I think another goal is to also try to start saving money for, like, a decent computer and, a capture card for the Switch. Because it would be nice to, like, actually be able to stream Pokemon. And be able to show you guys the ridiculous shiny hunts that I've been doing. I think that definitely would encourage me to stream more often again. Because lately I have been so focused on shiny hunting that I kind of sometimes don't feel like playing Fortnite or Sims, and those are the main things that I've been streaming lately. I tried to... Alright, at least I used to try to stream a pretty good variety of things. I forgot to do the... hatch the eggs for 175, didn't I? But I used to try to stream a pretty good variety of things. But lately I've been just struggling so much to even have the motivation to get up and stream that at that point I just kind of let myself stream whatever I feel like doing. Which lately has been the shiny hunting, which is why I've been doing these parkour and shiny hunting streams so much. Because I need the levels on Fortnite anyway. And if I'm gonna be shiny hunting while I'm streaming another game, I might as well be doing one that I'm making some progress on. Rather than just sitting here trying to decide if I want to spend 10 minutes shiny hunting or if I want to spend that 10 minutes working on playing Sims. Or whatever other game I'm playing. And I know I've been saying it a lot, but I do want to start streaming more consistently again. I want to try to start streaming more of a variety of things, and I may try to stream some Stardew Valley one day this week. Or maybe stream that zoo game again. Or some Ark. If my internet can handle Ark, that is. Although last Ark stream, the stream didn't go the best in general. Like, my dogs kept barking and it was chaotic. And then after the stream, it got worse. Because my dog, I've talked about it during other streams. But, for anyone that might have missed it, the Ark stream the other day, me and Matt were like right on the edge of the snow biome, and my wolf got hit with the like fear effect that can happen and took off running. To prevent him from dying from fall damage, because I couldn't see what was happening, I jumped off of him and whistled to follow, not realizing that that fear effect cancels the follow whistle. And right as that happened, family member yells, "Wednesday got out the door, the back fence gate is open." So I had to drop the controller, run out, no shoes, no jacket, like either 38 or 40 degree weather, chasing my husky around the backyard. Somebody managed to get the gate shut, so she didn't get out of the gate. But she also didn't want to come back in the house. Then, after I got her in the house, I sat back down trying to find the wolf, and it took us, I don't know, probably like 20 to 30 minutes, me spawning in tech helmets to scan for him, and going into creative mode to fly around, and we found him completely by accident when I flew over to a certain area, and because we're playing on a non-dedicated session, basically any other players have like an invisible tether to my character, and if I go too far, it will drag them or even teleport them that way. And that's what happened. It teleported Matt, and he happened to teleport right in front of where the wolf was that was missing. So we got him back. I still don't know how we missed a bright pink and purple wolf that was standing right at the bottom of a snowy cliff, but you know, it happens. I kind of want to stream some Sims tonight, too. Oh, well. I did have to, update my Sims house because, Shiro's family are still staying over, and his parents are about to have another kid. And then him and Alexi are also about to have their second kid, so there's about to be 2 newborns in the house, and there were not enough rooms. I literally had to extend onto the basement to give Shiro and Alexi their own bedroom down there, and then another bathroom, which I said I was going to add a bathroom to the basement anyway. And then I had to turn their old room upstairs into a room for, it was supposed to be for their kid and Shiro's younger brother Tom, which I may change his name when I go to give him his makeover. He did age up to a child now, so because of that I kind of want him to have his own space while they're staying there, instead of having to share a room with an infant. But, well, I'll see what happens next time I play. I could always give both of the older kids their own room and put the two new babies in the bigger room together. May have to do that. But definitely want to stream it some more and try to have my controller just came unplugged. Try to have my Sims earn some more money so they can just get a bigger house or continue building on to the one they have. I might have to end this stream soon though. I did want to try to hatch some more eggs, but honestly, I feel like the shiny hunting on Legends EA is a lot better for this because I do end up spending more time still playing Fortnite than shiny hunting. Right now, it feels like I'm spending more time shiny hunting than playing Fortnite. Because it does take a bit longer to hatch the eggs. And then I have to, with the Alolan Vulpix, I have to check and see if any of them are shiny. And then I have to release them, or I end up with boxes full of Pokemon that I don't need. But yeah, sadly I am going to end the stream here. I'll probably try to stream Sims again in a little bit. But yeah, just in case I don't stream again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to anyone who's subscribed. Hopefully I will see you guys soon for another stream. And good night, everybody.